Ira Epstein, and we are now on Tuesday, and this is the 7th of November, 2023, putting this out very early for you, Chicago time, Central time, about 6:15 in the morning. The September trade balance numbers are going to come out at 7:30 a.m. this morning, along with Red Book Group. The Federal Reserve September Consumer Credit comes out Tuesday afternoon around, and that's today around 2 p.m. In notable news, the Reserve Bank of Australia raised its interest rate up to 4.35% as expected, and there'll be fights as to whether this is the last one or one more hike is needed. The IMF this morning lifted China's growth projection to 5.4% for the year. At first, if you remember 4 months ago, they were not even sure they'd get to 5%, but now it's a little better than that. But what they're seeing is the lag in it. So while China's doing a lot of things with its industrial activity, the property sector continues weak, and they think that the market will struggle to have an overall growth there of 4.6%. Next year. So as for the markets, you can see we're finally getting a little bit of a correction in the stock market. It's welcomed. This does not mean the market has peaked out yet, but it is in an area that it has problems. I mean, let's face it, this market has just gone straight up since roughly October 27th in one direction. Overdue to consolidate a bit, I would think that's the norm. The dollar is getting a pretty good bid this morning, as you can see, saying maybe enough is enough on the downside. I'm not ready to collapse, and I think that's what's going on, is most other currencies are falling against it this morning. No surprise to me there. The gold market getting a hit, and I've been worrying about this. On the futures, you had gotten up, if you remember, up to the 200-day average, and I told clients you don't want to be a buyer on the first challenge of that, and it's worked out to be pretty good advice. At the same time, I'm looking at the what's going on in the copper, and I think this current projection that next year might be a weak year for the market is a problem there. Bonds and notes continue to get a bid. They're well off the highs of the morning, but that doesn't mean that they're not still being well bid. They are. In the grain market, it's still more of the same, more selling pressure coming on the market. And remember, our pricing, our strong dollar, when you see that go up a little bit like you're saying, that weighs on that market. So all in all, probably more of a correction day. The market needs a correction in the stock indices. It needs some consolidation of current pricing if it's going to continue to try to put on that November advance. It's only the 7th of November, but it seems like every day has been an up day. Remember, if you'd like to get any of our free different research products, just go to iraepstein.com. That's iraepstein.com. Under free offers on the top left, they'll take care of it. I'm Ira, on vacation. Be back to you Friday. You have a good day.